working with yet, that we all know is Mini-Me from the whole series of Austin Powers movies and many other places. He is Verne Troyer.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, good to see you. I know you're here on behalf of the Starkey Hearing Foundation, and we'll get to that in a second. And perhaps the thing to hang in there for also, if you want to meet both these guys, anybody can meet them today. There's going to be a special event at noon. You can take pictures.
Bill's Cafe, yeah.
You know about all that?
Oh,
right?
Yeah, we're going to be there. We'd like people to show up. You know, and people can also help us out with our cause, what we're really here for.
Which is Sound Patrol.
Well, Sound Patrol, yeah, we'll give you a citation if you're too loud and not wearing the proper hearing apparatus if you're in an area that's very, very loud. But also, you know, people could text here 90999, and a $5 donation will be made so that the foundation can go ahead and try to reach our new record of in the next decade of 1 million giveaway free hearing aids to children, underprivileged children all over the world.
So you guys are here on behalf of hearing?
Yes, we're just here to bring more awareness to people that take hearing for granted. So we're just bringing that out to light, and you know, any little help would be great.
That's a good deal. Verne, have you ever been to Austin before?
Yeah, I have. I used to live in Dallas.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You
Frisco, Texas.
lived in Frisco.
No, not Frisco.
That's what it said on your bio.
Whoops.
Right? That's what we said earlier, anyway. And we know, Eric, you've been to Austin before because we met you about 15 years ago, and I haven't quite gotten over it. Our listeners know about it.
Yeah, they do, Eric.
Let's just get this out of the way.
What happened?
Oh, you don't remember. You may not remember that.
Oh, listen, I travel. I'm at the airport 3-4 times a month.
Well, this was about 15 years ago, give or take.
Okay.
And the station was in another building at the time, and you'd arranged to be on the program, and you were a little bit late, and you came charging in, and you were in a great mood, and I was standing up behind the microphone, and you rushed over to me. I just want to, I've seen psychiatrists.
This has been really hard on him.
I was somewhat traumatized.
Did we make love?
No. Almost.
You put your arms around me. You put your lips. You're a grown man. How old are you now?
I'm 61.
61.
Yeah.
You were
a young man.
Somewhat younger. You look exactly the same as you did then.
Thank you.
You put your lips on my lips and you pushed your tongue towards me.
I did?
You did. What was that about? Do you still have the same animal attraction?
I was going through a phase.
Hey, that's all right, Eric. So was Bob at that time. You weren't the only one.
So I can't see you on TV or in the movies now without going, yeah, he kissed me and left.
Left you behind.
Some time ago indeed.
That's funny.
And you somehow, I don't know how you did it, you pulled it off. We had a great time. It was me and another guy at the time, and I forget why you were there, but you spent about an hour with us, is that right?
Yeah.
You're in Austin.
Yeah, if it was an hour, I think it was when I was on a national tour with Greece, coming through town.
That might have been it.
Yeah, and that was about that time.
2 seconds about Chips.
Yes, sir.
You know, Chips was, and I know I'm sure you get tired of reliving all that.
No,
But people don't.
I love Punch.
It was an incredibly transformative time for television. And
exactly.
There's a 23-year-old in the room. He loves the show. The oldest man in the room is Bucky. What are you, 50?
54.
54. No matter what the age, we love Chips.
Yeah.
What was the magic? I'm sure it's been analyzed to death.
Well, one of the things that I really enjoyed about the change of, up to then I was a stereotypical Hispanic bad guy with the gun, the break, the pimp, the killer, the murderer, you name it. I did it, the arsonist. I played all episodic television, all those roles I played. When I got Chips, I auditioned as Poncherelli, an Italian-American motor cop. And then after I signed my
Italian-American?
He was supposed, he is Italian. The creator of the show, Rick Rosner, named all the characters after people that he knew, and this was a priest in the Vatican named Poncherelli. And so he made him Italian-American, and I would audition at least 6 times before finalization as an Italian-American cop. But when I got the role and signed my contract, first thing I did was, okay, we got one change. And they give you that look like, oh, this guy's going to be a pain in the butt. Then I said, no, this makes sense. I said, let's change Poncherelli to Poncherello, make him Hispanic American. And it was the first, when we had 3 channels, major channels, prime time, 8 o'clock, the old Bonanza time slot, where we had Hispanic American role model in uniform.
So you were the first
Well, yeah, that's, yeah.
Well, Hispanic, yeah.
In drama, in comedy drama, in a police situation. And then after that came Eddie Olmos, Jimmy Smith, Hector Elizondo, director of Chicago Hope and all that. So that's one of the good things that I think about it. And also, you know, financially, it allowed me to get my mother out of the projects in Spanish Harlem and got to live in on 57th and 8th right now.
Yeah, and you know, good.
Yeah,
in these days, I mean, if the actor's name is Erik Estrada, not likely the public would buy that he's an Italian. You know.
Yeah.
But
back then, you know.
What was that, the early 70s?
This was 77.
Late 70s.
Yeah.
Late 70s.
Late 70s.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you both have been on reality shows on TV.
Oh, yeah.
And Verne, you've had some reality experience yourself.
It wasn't me.
No, you sure? No, that was you. I'm sure that was you.
I think it was my stunt double.
No, that was you. How did you guys enjoy that? What is reality TV? Is it work, Verne, or was it a lot of fun doing?
Nah, it's a pain.
It was?
Yeah, you know, different situations, you know, the producers seem to want to get the most out of you while you're there, so they make a lot of stuff up.
They create situations.
In other words, what we see is not really what we see.
They ask you to follow something, a line of drama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they write the show as it goes. I was involved with 2 reality shows, Surreal Life and then Armed and Famous, where Armed and Famous turned out great. I got to fulfill my childhood dream. I wanted to always be a cop, New York cop.
And you are a certified, licensed peace officer now.
Yeah, in the state of Indiana, and I put in 96 hours a year of duty. I work graveyard. And graveyard is terrific. Well, for me, in my case, because during the day when I roll up on a house and got to do a domestic or serve a warrant, when I come out in the middle of the day to go back to my squad car, I got 30, 40 people around the car wanting pictures and autographs. Can't do the job, you know, so I choose to work at night. And then, aside from after I got certified, I stayed with it for 5 years now. But after a year and a half of that, I went over to Virginia, and I got involved with Internet Crimes Against Children, and they honored all my training and academy training and all that from Indiana. And then I got sworn in, and then I became an investigator, and I worked on Internet Crimes Against Children. And we pop a lot of guys, a lot of those pukes that need to be in cages.
It's really becoming, I mean, it's in our news today, the predators out there.
It's unbelievable. The public has no clue of what's going on. And my purpose of doing all this is because my ultimate passion and goal is to mandate internet safety education in our public schools. The state of Virginia is the only state that has it in the school, and my sheriff, Mike Brown, got it done there. And that's why I went there, because I want to carry the baton and get it done, but I want to do it as the real deal.
You know, I asked a producer from Dateline why Chris Hansen isn't on anymore with that tremendous.
I'll tell you why.
He said she said lawsuits.
I'll tell you why. They never followed the guidelines from the Department of Justice, DOJ. They have guidelines that have to be followed, proper procedure.
When you're nabbing or
yes,
baiting the suspect.
You can, you know, you got a suspect who already crossed the line on the internet, committed all these counts of criminality.
50-year-old creeps meeting 17-year-old girls.
Yeah, less. 13, 14-year-old. They want to meet. I mean, I popped a guy about 6 months ago out of Roanoke, Virginia, who wanted to, you know, teach me some things.
He thought he was talking to a young girl.
Yeah, he was 22, and he was talking to Kimmy, who was 13 and a half. It was punch. And he got him. Anyway, we got him, and he got, you know, in the state of Virginia, each offense that you commit on the internet is a 5-year mandatory. So it's great. So you want to build up as much as you can.
Sure.
So the guy goes away for 30 years easily. And we just got a bill passed at subcommittee and the appropriations committee in Richmond, Virginia, in the Capitol, that now we've got a bill passed, because every year we got to go back and lobby for grants to buy better equipment, update, train train officers to become investigators and do the job.